Okay, Mr. Moin, you may proceed with your speech. Okay, I think there is a problem.
Sir, camera.
Oh, the electricity is gone.
So, sir, it is to show you.
I'm doing that. Please.
Harake doris na ida, react to the
Johnny.
The camera focus for it.
Okay, Mr. Moin, proceed with your speech. Mr. Moin.
It's always easy to say, but difficult to do. But some people doesn't believe this. So that we are here to make them believe this. Thank you, Honourable Speaker. Parliamentarians and the audiences, have a good afternoon to all. Today's the resolution which is to forward to us that after 5 years we will not live better than we are living now. And for some obvious reason, I am strongly support this motion. Honourable Speaker, I am strictly coming to my points that nowadays the inflation of the whole world currencies is increasing, and the crude oil, the rate of crude oil and the rates of oil is decreasing every day. But what does it show? It shows that that is a bad sign of our world economy, and every day is being worsened day by day. So after 5 years, what will next? It will happen then, and it will a great impact of our underdeveloped and developing countries, and moreover it will also harm the developed countries. So our opponents think that there will be more luxurious life and better life in after 5 years. There is now we are seeing that Syria is a country where every day thousands of innocent people are killed by IS, and there are so-called war against them by US. But who knows, after 5 years, what will their life become? And it's ever become well? Then to know it will never become good than in 2 days. So it will become worse and worse. So you think there will be better life after 5 years? You are talking about the war we are getting Gmail, etc. So you are taking that the war is depending on cyber war. So Honourable Speaker, what we are seeing? We are seeing that the war is getting internet based, and what's this outcome? We are seeing that a huge number of cybercrime is occurred, and it's a threat for the people's life, and it's a threat for a country. So after 5 years, it will decrease? No, Honourable Speaker, it will never end. So that's why the better life you are talking about. My next point is, in some in developing countries and underdeveloped countries, they are taking loan from World Bank and from richest countries every year, and for their so-called development. But what's the reason? It's a process and it's a trap. Every year these poor countries or the developing countries are compelled to give a high interest, and every year these countries are wasting a lot of money, and every year they are lagging behind from other countries. So my opponents, what better life will waiting for their countries? What are you talking about? My next point is, Honourable Speaker, in the circumstances of our countries, we have a little scope of freedom of speech. My opponent says that after 5 years we will live better than now. Well, now those who have a little few scope of freedom of speech, after 5 years it will increase. What's the problem now? Why is it not now? I think it's insane. And every day in our country, normal people are killed by criminals, but there is no noticeable punishment for them. So, Honourable Speaker, what does it show? It shows that there is a minimum, I repeat, a minimum, there is not a minimum safety level of people. After 5 years, what miracle will happen to these people that they will live a better life? A country like ours, the present governance parties, cadres are creating a big brutality in common peoples, and every day it's increasing day by day. If we compare it to the last year, that this year is too much greater than, Madam Speaker,
1 minute.
it's increasing than the last year. So, what do you think? After 5 years, it will decrease? No, it will never. And only God knows what will happen. And it will be a disaster for our country because every day is increasing. And in our country, the Chittagong Hill Tracks, the problems of their aboriginal isn't come to a solution. And the government and that's their people who are living there, there is no successful negotiation with government, and for that reason their parties like JSS and other parties are increasing every day, and they are committing crime, and their lifestyle is harmful every day, becoming harmful. So after 5 years, will it really change this thing? Wait, my opponent, you are singing a lot of things, but what are you doing? You are singing the song of past that we are living in the cave, we are living in the past, we are living in the, and a few things are present. Why? There is no need of this. And you say the development. Yes, we are strongly believe in development, but with development there is a huge number of pollution, and pollution is create a harmful impact on our whole world. It will create a harmful impact on our whole environment, and it will create a harmful impact of our people's life.